to emerge with an enriched experience, revitalized with the teachings and spirit of one of the 20th century's most influential men. While Dr. King will forever be treasured by his brothers in Alpha, he is but one Alpha man who excelled in his service to all humanity. In the last century, 32 Alphas have served as General President of the fraternity. This office commands respect and wields influence beyond the fraternity itself. The election of a new General President of Alpha is a highly competitive choice of a leader among leaders and is noted in the Congressional Record of the United States. Alpha's president is automatically considered one of the 100 most influential African Americans, meeting with other leaders in all walks of life, including the President of the United States. Past general presidents have a unique perspective on Alpha's century of achievement and on future challenges facing the fraternity.
The theme that has permeated Alpha across the decades, as Charles Wesley used to call it, the motif that is a part of us, is a sense of history and a sense of identity.
And when you know your history and know how your foreparents have struggled to get where we are, we really have come further as a people than anybody in history in such a short time.
Younger men look for leadership, and that's in fact what we provide, as you said. So when we provide leadership, young men look for that leadership, and for years Alpha Alpha has been providing that leadership.
When you go in and talk to young people, say in a classroom setting, you know, here we are, we got our suits on and we got ties on, and sometimes it's difficult to let them know that, hey, 60 years ago, I was sitting in a situation pretty much where you are today, and this is what happened to me. This is what I did, and you can do that too. And you're going to need some help here. You're going to need help, and we're willing to help.
We have had in this fraternity a slogan: "Go to high school, go to college," and we have used that to help get more of our youngsters in school. And I think as we go forward, we should not think in terms of throwing out everything that we have already done. Some things that are old work very well. We need to mix that in with the new. But I think a go to high school, go to college campaign of some magnitude will certainly be good for us to continue as we move into the 21st century and beyond.
So part of our challenge will be to continue to seek out bright young men, encourage them to go to high school, to finish and come to college, because otherwise the African-American male is an endangered species.
Under the direction of the general presidents, the fraternity thrives. During the annual general convention, Alpha leadership reports on accomplishments of the past year and outlines programs for the future. The younger generation fully participates as well. More recent traditions include the Miss Black and Gold pageant and the stepping competition. All brothers are made to feel welcome as parts of the greater whole that is the fraternity.
Alpha Phi Alpha is the safe haven. It is the place where men who are accomplished or who are accomplishing success can come together and reinforce that. There's so many negative images and stereotypes and perceptions out there, and again, there's so many people, some in your own family, telling you that, you know, why are you trying to go to law school? Why are you trying to be a doctor? Here's a place where you can sit down among peers, where it's understood the pressures and the travails of everyday living. But you look across the aisle or the next seat, and you know, here's a brother who understands what I've been through or what I'm going through. And you look back a few aisles, here's some young college brothers that we need to try to give a leg up and tell them what they can expect to go through. But it's a place where you can be around people who are dedicated to excellence, to success and achievement. and it perpetuates that environment.
The history of Alpha Phi Alpha men is extraordinary, for it parallels the history of African American progress in the 20th century and beyond, with Alpha men playing key roles throughout the struggle. The rise of the African American middle class is closely associated with the expansion of Alpha, and the fraternity's commitment to improving the condition of all mankind is unprecedented. As the Brothers of Alpha celebrate a century of extraordinary leadership and service, they are aware of and poised to meet the many challenges of the next century. For at the core of their existence, the drive to be first of all, servants of all, and to transcend all is paramount in every man of Alpha Phi Alpha. To learn more about this program, visit our website, mpt.org. Alpha Phi Alpha, A Century of Leadership, is made possible by major funding from Al-America Bank.